Not much has been confirmed about EA Sports FC, especially in terms of Ultimate Team. But with that said, there has been quite a few leaks, and these leaks are very credible. So much so that it's almost like they are confirmed. So in this video, we're going to be going through absolutely everything that we currently know. But before we do get into the video, if you're still going through FIFA 23 Ultimate Team and you really want to get the most out of your time, then there is no better place than SkyCoach. SkyCoach is offering cheap, fast and reliable FIFA 23 coins so that you can spend less time grinding and more time having fun with the players that you want to buy into. All you need to do is select what platform you're on, the total amount of coins that you would like to have, and in just a few short hours, those coins will be added to your account. There is a link in the description down below, and to make this even better, if you use code FANATIC at checkout, you'll also get yourself a 10% discount.
Nice.
We are focusing on the leaks which are pretty much confirmed. There's many sources, all of the sources being somewhat credible, and in some cases, EA have made some mistakes where they started to reveal information which maybe they shouldn't have, but it does confirm what is going to happen. So we're going to be going through some which aren't too big of a deal, but gradually move up to things which are slightly bigger. So firstly, new card design. Every single year there is a new card design. Sometimes there's few little changes, but it is something new every single year, and EA Sports FC is no different. It's still a badge system, but now has stats in a single line down the bottom rather than being split into two separate columns. This is actually an image from Criminal FIFA, and to be honest, I really do like the style. I'm actually surprised that EA haven't taken it any further. I really thought that they were going to go above and beyond for EA Sports FC just to highlight how different it is from previous Ultimate Teams with FIFA. Alongside this change, which does more or less happen every single year, we're also likely to get new icons and heroes. Now, the full list itself has not been confirmed, and there's still quite a lot of players which are included as part of speculation and not actually part of those which have been confirmed. But through my research, some which are likely to happen are Robin, Ribery, Aguero, Gento, Bobby Charlton, and Di Stefano. Di Stefano being the only player ever to have a dual nationality of Spain and Argentina for icons. Now, with this list, of course, there are things that could happen between now and the release of EA Sports FC which would prevent them being used within Ultimate Team. And likewise, it's highly likely that there's going to be more added on top of this list that haven't already been named. There are quite a lot, and as already previously mentioned, of other player names going around. And it's difficult when researching with the speculation, the rumors, and also those which are confirmed to 100% know which ones are which, especially at this stage. But either way, we do know that new icons and heroes will be added. Now, with what we've just gone through happens every single year, so now let's actually get to some of the more interesting stuff. Women will be added to Ultimate Team. This was always going to happen. This was the direction in which EA was going ever since FIFA 16, where women were first available to be within the game as a whole. You were able to go and play with them in kickoff, and slowly as the years have passed, EA have slowly been branching out to other game modes, and now it's Ultimate Team's time. There's already been several card designs going around, some including male players as well as female players, and on top of this there's also been a few images which include female icons. The most prominent one is Marta. With this, we should highlight that women will not have their separate Ultimate Team. It's all been wrapped into one. And this is a smart choice from EA's point of view. If they were to have two Ultimate Teams, one for men, one for women, it means twice as much work, with there still not being a guarantee that they're going to get twice as much money. So everything goes into one, and they're going to act the exact same as what we have with male football players. You'll be able to buy them on the transfer market, some will be untradeable, you'll be able to go for objectives, SBCs, you name it. It's just like any other player. They'll also have their own promos, Team of the Weeks, Team of the Year, Team of the Season, but we still don't know how far this goes. Of course, the goal is to have both men and women to be equal, but it's unlikely to happen the first year. So there's probably still will be more promos around the men than there are the women. But gradually as time goes on, this will increase. For now, we know that the Women's Champions League, Barclays Women's Super League, and National Women's Soccer League will be included. We know this because it is already listed on the EA Sports FC website. We just need a bit more information to see how far and how in depth the women's side of things actually is. But next up, let's actually start talking about gameplay. Firstly, there is going to be a change to the position change system. In FIFA 22 and before that, you were able to go and get position modifiers, where certain positions would be able to be converted to different positions. For example, left mids could be converted to left wings and left forwards. Right backs could be converted to right wing backs, strikers to centre forward, to cams, to centre mids, to CDMs. But within FIFA 23, this changed. Every single player within the game will have a preferred position and an alternative position. And once you apply a position modifier to them, you would be able to convert them from their preferred to their alternative and vice versa. Depending on the player would depend on the positions that were selected. Now, reportedly for EA Sports FC, this is not going to be the case anymore. Well, not so much with a position change modifier. You would now be able to just convert players as you wish, but you still will only be able to convert them from their preferred position to their alternative position. With this one, there are a few comments to be made. Firstly, the position change system, it kind of makes sense for this to happen. Applying position modifiers, although works for your Ultimate Team, it doesn't work for every game mode. For example, just take a look at FUT Draft. FUT Draft, you get a player, and let's say that it's your captain. If the captain by default isn't in a position that represents the formation that you've selected at the beginning, they won't have chemistry. No matter how good they are, the players that you put around them, it ultimately doesn't matter because of the position. And you can't get a position modifier and change that player. And this has always been the case since the beginning of FUT Draft. So hopefully with this change, you would just be able to convert the player to position which best represents what they're able to play, but also can align with the formation selected within the FUT Draft game mode. But on top of this, players are also hoping that it isn't limited. Because even though, yes, there may be a player that plays striker within real life and you can convert them to a left wing as their alternative position, you may want to convert them to a left mid and you can't do that. So I hope that there's going to be a bit more freedom. Alongside the position change system, there's also a new trait system. Traits are supposed to give a whole new level to players within Ultimate Team. Everyone is already familiar with the finesse shot trait, long shot trait, outside the foot, you name it. There are loads of traits available, but you can't really do anything about them. That is until now. Traits will be very similar to what we have with chemistry styles, in that you will be able to go and buy them off the transfer market as well as pack them, and you can apply them to players. And this will add a whole new level. Traits are broken down into different categories: scoring, passing, defending, dribbling, physical, goalkeeping, and foot specific. The current traits being tested is Team Captain, which boosts low chemistry players, League Star, +1 boost to all players in their league, Lone Wolf, +2/+3 boost to players with no team or country mates, Team Sprinting, all team players have a stamina boost, Super Sub, player comes off the bench with full chemistry, and Flexible, which leads to players will automatically change the position they are placed in. And with a system like this being implemented, it does also mean that EA is going to have to make some changes with chemistry and chem styles. But if balanced correctly, this could be quite big. It adds a whole new level, no longer just looking at players and their stats and what chem style that they currently have, but also needing to take into consideration how a trait could benefit or increase and buff that player to be even better than what they currently are. Likewise, there may be players which you've seen as being unusable in the past, but now they could be a lot better and fit a system if you get the right combination, or a combination that suits the playstyle that you're looking for. And lastly, we have Ultimate Team Academy. With this one, it could be a fairly big feature. It's already somewhat within Ultimate Team within FIFA 23, we've had players throughout the year which do get added to objectives. You're able to claim them after completing the requirements and start using them. And as you use them, there's more objectives to unlock. And gradually you'll go from, say, a default 83 rated to an 85 to an 87, and gradually you build them up as you keep on going through the different stages. With the academy, it's fairly similar, except the challenges are going to be broken down based on the card itself. And instead of it just being you being able to complete those objectives and get a brand new card, it would mean that the card itself that you're currently using upgrades. So far, this system has been compared to what NBA 2K has been using for quite a bit of time. And it makes sense for EA to incorporate something like this. For a striker, it may be the case of you getting a certain amount of assists or a certain amount of goals. And once you get, let's say, 100 goals, you're able to upgrade them. But from what we've heard so far, it does sound like this academy will either be something where there is a specific team or a specific player which gets released at different stages of the year. And if you get them, you can use them in your team and upgrade them. But we've also heard reports that this will also be included to other players that you can just buy off the transfer market. So you can buy an Mbappe, start using them, and once you get to, yet again, for an example, get to 100 goals, you can then upgrade them from being a 91 rated to a 92 rated. With this type of system, you will only be able to upgrade them a few times until it caps out. And the reason that most people believe that you will be able to buy any players off the transfer market to upgrade them is because there has been a leak going around with the academy feature that they become untradeable once you do upgrade them, which is somewhat expected, but gives the idea that you're able to trade them before they're upgraded. So you can just buy them off the transfer market, use them, and once you start upgrading them, they no longer are tradable, they're untradeable, they stay within your club, but you can keep on improving them. But anyway guys, these are just a few things which have been confirmed so far, and with everything that we've gone through, there are elements which are somewhat confirmed. But we're still waiting for that final bit of details to see exactly how each and every single one of these work and how deep they go. If you do have any questions, then please feel free to leave them in the comment section down below. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.